There's something about this luminous sphere that pulls us to it. Often depicted as a fortune-telling object in popular culture, the art of scrying is actually an ancient form of seeing or gazing into your future. Beyond the mythical images of a carnival sorceress gazing into her orb of light, we take a look at some of the very real aspects of crystal balls today. So much more than a glimpse into the future fantasy, crystal balls bring many benefits. Crystal balls are sphere-shaped objects that are often made of transparent stone, glass, or even carved from a certain kind of crystal or mineral such as a quartz crystal or even a quartz sphere, calcite, amethyst, and the inky black of obsidian. They can vary in size, being compact enough to hold in your palm or large enough to need both hands or a stand to support their size and weight. One of the most important features of the crystal ball is its flawless finish. It should be highly polished and glassy with a reflective surface for seeing. Crystal balls are no New Age philosophy or fad. They have been around since the very first century. Even the soothsayers were using crystal orbs for scrying. The Roman Empire were also big on the art of scrying, and it was a widespread ritual, until it was declared heretical by Christianity in the medieval ages. In the Middle Ages, using crystal balls for divination became acknowledged again, as Queen Elizabeth's own consultant John Dee was compelled to use a ball for scrying. It picked up again in the Victorian era and became more popular. Since the Middle Ages and even to this present day, crystal balls have long been linked to traveling cultures and Romani people who carried this tradition from India to Europe. In the 21st century, crystal balls are still very much here in our world, but tend to be used mostly by psychics and mediums, or those interested in New Age practices. While we often associate crystal balls with gazing into the future, there are more ways in which these orbs of light can show up in our life. Of course, divination is a major part of their powerful allure, but there's more than just scrying that sits at the center of these powerful spiritual tools. Take a look at some of the other ways in which you can call on the charms of a crystal ball. Divination and scrying are the first things you think of when you hear of a crystal ball. Scrying is the act of crystal gazing into a reflective object and tuning into your intuition and opening to any messages from the universe. It can share information through images and can be useful for those who are looking to make decisions, choose pathways in life, or who want some kind of spiritual guidance. Another way you can use crystal balls is to deepen and evolve your meditation practice. You can hold the sphere in your hands during meditation, or if it's too big you can place it in your presence. Because crystal balls are often known for their light-filled and reflective or mirror-like properties, this can be truly useful energy to have around you when meditating. It can even take you into a hypnotic state which opens you up to receive whatever the universe has to give. Crystal balls, particularly those made from crystals, can also be used for crystal healing. There are many ways in which you can use the crystal ball for healing, including holding or placing the ball in any chakras you think are blocked, or just being in the presence of a ball when undergoing Reiki or any kind of healing therapy. A crystal ball brings many benefits to your mind. With its whole spherical shape, it can pull an equal amount of energy from all sides and offers perfect balance. It also brings clarity, as it's used for channeling messages and visions from the universe. It needs that reflective and mirrored energy to do this. Crystal balls and spheres can be used for emotional healing, decision-making, and working through all those big energy fields. Crystal balls can also help the body to heal too, as they work on helping us to clear out stress, anxiety, and other negative energies. This can reflect in our physical selves too. You can also use your crystal ball as a massage tool to unwind the body and physically remove kinks and energetically cleanse the chakras. Crystal balls can also bring big benefits to your spiritual well-being too. Making the connection with your crystal ball, it helps us to fine-tune our intuition and to open ourselves to the energy and the powers of the universe. How to use a crystal ball for gazing. If you are curious about using your crystal ball for scrying, you can start by choosing the right crystal ball for you. As always, when working with energy magic, crystals, and divination, follow your intuition and select something that calls to you. Make sure your crystal ball is cleansed before you start. Place your crystal ball in front of you and sit in front of it at a comfortable distance. Relax your body and your mind and focus on your breath. After a couple of minutes, place your hands on the ball and focus on sending your energy towards it. Keep this connection for at least a minute or two more. Ask your question, either speaking it aloud and sending it out into the world, or visualizing it. Move your hands away. Gaze at the crystal ball, but don't hyper-focus. Instead, let your visions relax and your mind to stay clear and open. Any images that come through are messages for you. They may not be crystal clear, and may be hazy or pictures in the mind. Where should you place a crystal ball in your home? You can place your crystal ball wherever you feel will benefit from its energy the most. Some people place them in the center of the home. Others place them in bedrooms where lucid energy lingers. You can also place them on your altars or according to feng shui practice. What color should a crystal ball be? Your crystal ball can be any color. It really depends on the kind of crystal or material you want it to be carved from, as each crystal brings its own unique energy and healing powers. Some common colors include clear quartz and obsidian, as these have highly reflective surfaces which can make it easier to scry. What is the difference between a crystal ball and a seeing ball? A crystal ball won't be flawless, as it will be made from crystal or some material that has natural cloudiness to it. Some spheres sold today as seeing balls are simply made of glass and won't come with the same transmutable powers that crystals can bring to the table. I wish you the best on your crystal ball adventures. So what are your thoughts about working with crystal balls? Please feel free to comment your thoughts below. I would like to thank you for joining me here today on my channel, Enlightenment in the Darkness. Please like and subscribe to my content. Many blessings to the rest of your day.